Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi channel. This is Sudden Joe. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, welcome back. Just want to get straight to it. You saw that this team did not renew the contract for Pete. You saw that Pesitao left his team. Is no longer Al-Ahli player, is no longer. He started by just unfollowing them on all social medias, and the next thing, boom, confirmation came that he has left. What can we do with these two players? Should we go for them? I mean, we are crying out saying that we want experience. So you and I are agreeing that we want experience, but we always don't agree on players. That's one thing, and it's fair, and it's always the case that we don't agree on players that we all want. But all that you know is that we want experience. If I was to say to you, Pesitao can still offer us 2-3 seasons, probably is homesick now. I mean, remember that it was Peter Musimane, Dr. Peter Musimane, who fetched him and said, I want you to come and play here because your stint, you failed at Belgium, you failed in England. Sure, some will say you did not fail, but yeah, we know that he failed. Come and play for me. Come and play here. I want you to come and win African Cup of Nations. I want you to go and win Club World Cup. I want you to win all these other trophies. And guess what? If there is any player in South Africa, I'm not going to talk about your Benny McCart who have won the Kings League. I'm not going to talk about Benny McCart. But I'm going to talk about if there's any player who's well decorated in terms of trophies. There's no player like Pesitao. There's no player like Pesitao in South Africa who's well decorated like him. He has all the trophies that so many players in Africa wish to have. He conquered PSL, he conquered Africa. The only thing that was left for him is to conquer Europe. But who said that Europe is the standard? Some will say no, but how can you say that? Because it's every player's dream to go and play in Africa. It might not be true. It might not be so for other players. Look at your Balotelli. Balotelli says that all these clubs, all these national teams, they are where they are because of African players. If African players was to focus on playing their own African tournaments, your Africa Cup of Nations, all these are your CAF and all these other trophies, if they were, or if these players who are playing in France, who are playing in all these countries, were to go to their, let me say, what's the right word? Were to go where their parents are coming from. Let me not say where they are born, because some were born in France and whatnot, but where their parents are coming from, because you find that a guy is coming from Guinea, for example, but is playing for France. Guys coming from Togo, for example, is playing in France or playing for all other nations there. And you see how these national teams are so inflated, or they have so many numbers in there. You have so many black African players in their national teams. And Jose Mourinho said the same thing, said that if these guys were to play in their respective countries, I'm telling you, some of these countries would not have won the World Cup. Now coming back to Pesitao. Pesitao is one of the most decorated, if not the most decorated player in South Africa, other than the guy who has won Champions League, which is Benny McCart. So, with his experience, knowing how to play in Africa, with his experience having played for Sundowns, with his experience having played for Bafana Bafana, with his experience having played Club World Cup, what kind of experience are we looking for if we are not looking for a guy like Pesitao? If not Pesitao, which other player should we go for? For me, I would say to you, I'll go for Tao because we don't have a striker. I mean, we only have, sure, you can say one striker. Some will say we have 1.5. Some will say we have 2. But we only have Ranga. We don't have a striker in the mold of Pesitao in terms of experience, in terms of In terms of goals, the kind of goals that he scores, we don't have the kind of a strike. Some would say he's a left wing. I think he's slowing down if you're saying that he's a left wing. Now we can play him as a false 9. We need those players who are called 9.5 who would say to you, I'm not an outright striker, I'm also not a 10, so I'm a 9.5. Pesitao can add value in our team, don't you think? If not him, then who in terms of experience? I would go for Pesitao. That's my take. I'll go for Pesitao. What is his age? Let me check his age. I'll come back to Pethe. Let me check Pesitao's age. Sorry about that. Let me check Pesitao. That was age. This guy has won almost everything there is to offer there. Pesitao Al-Aql. He's dead. He was born in 1994, sorry. 1994. Can't we offer him something, guys? His strength is his passing. His weakness is ball control at times. This guy has won so many trophies, guys. In Bafana, he has played 46 games and scored 15 goals. Not bad. Just like less than half of his goals already. Or half of his games that he has played. Plays more as a winger, but now I would say he's slowing down. So I'll play him as a false 9. I mean, he played there for Sundowns. So his date was born 1990. Why not him? Why can't you go for him? He's 30. He has everything that you are looking for. Everything that you are looking for. For me, I'll say let's go for Pesitao. But now the stumbling block would be an issue of salary. That could be the stumbling block in this deal. Salary. This also links to the player that I want to talk about. And this is always my argument, especially if people are talking about Bongani Zungu, for example. Bongani Zungu was one of the highest paid players at the Sundowns. And we got rid of our highest paid player and players, you'd say. Why then would you go back there when we are fixing our wage structure? Why then would you go back to Zungu if Zungu was or came to training having drunk, smelling alcohol? Him and Jal, do you remember that sack? When we punished our very own Itumen Kune for that. So why then should we go for Zungu? To me, I would never go for Zungu. Injuries as well. Salary, injuries, bad behavior on and off the field. Because you can say that that red card that he got for the foul that he did, or for the foul he committed on Parker, you'd say that shows that he has bad behavior on the field. Okay, now to other news where I'll talk about Pethe. Pethe is now a free agent. Tibang Pethe, is it Tibang? I think it's Tibang Pethe. Is now a free agent. So as he's now a free agent, should you go for him? Remember, let me remind you if you are not aware. We were negotiating with Pethe. And as we were negotiating with Pethe, we did not agree. Did not agree on the salary scale. Why? Because we are fixing our wage structure. He wanted ridiculous amount according to the rumors. As a result, that deal fell off. Is he the type of player that we are looking for? Or we are looking for a player who can play that position? Because this guy is he can play an 8, which you call your CM. He can play your DM or CDM, which is a 6. He can also play right center back. He can also play right center back. Right center back, and he can also play a right back. So his age, he's 30 as well, just like Pesitao. Can we go for this guy? go back to him, offer him a lower salary? Because now he's desperate for sure, looking for employment. Because we did not agree the other time, or the first time, we're negotiating. Can we go back? Is it worth for us to go back for a 30-year-old? We need a CDM, we need competition. Let's stop this thing of being player FC. Who's this guy? Sbongsen Mthethwa is my favorite player, my favorite CDM. But I will not sit here and say that he does not need competition. Also, these other guys, they are all 8s, if not 10s, which is your Zwane, your Castillo, your Mat. They are 8s if they are not 10s. We need CDM. We need CDM because if we take out Mthethwa, then we have no one to cover defense, to shield defense. We need a CDM. Should he go for Pete if he wants to come back? I mean, we know as we are linked with Kaizer, he started playing after we were linked with him, after we started to revive those negotiations again, or that interest again. He started playing for that team in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. So, can we go for Pete? I don't know. I really don't know. But if they are to agree, this guy he was playing overseas, he has experience, he has played in Bafana, he has experience, and we say we're looking for experience. I wouldn't mind him if the coach wants him. I wouldn't mind him. I would support him. Definitely, I would support him. Would you go for Pete? If not Pete, who would you go for as a CDM? Because we need a CDM. We also need another experienced striker. The other positions that you also need, like your right back, Pirates have signed very good player at his peak. I wish we went for him, but simply means that the coach is not really interested at the right back at the moment, because we are not linked with any right back. We are all linked with right centre back now, which is Torre. We are linked now with the right winger or left winger, or a 10 on a strike, but not with a right back. In other news, Cupido. There's a player by the name of Cupido who plays for Spurs as well. You say, why we keep on going back to Spurs? Unfortunately, there are not so many strikers which are available in this market. Mayele seems as if we are, what's this right term? It's gone. But basically what I'm trying to say is that it seems as if their team don't want to sell. His team doesn't want him to leave. Paramis don't want him to leave now. So therefore we're looking elsewhere, and we're looking for a younger striker who can learn and also take out of starting 11 Ranga, which Cupido is. Cupido, like when I watched Cupido, he scored against us in the game where we lost. Was it 3-0 or 4-0? The last game that we played, already they had been relegated. His runs are beautiful. His first touch, his finish is super cool. I would go for him. Age is on his side. Unfortunately, seasons back, he said that if there's any team that he would like to play for is Orlando Pirates. Is it still the matter? Or is it not? I don't know. But I would highly recommend us going for Cupido of Spurs. How much is he worth? Because we know Spurs now, they are seeing that we are going for their players, and then they're charging players that are ridiculous, like other teams as well. But I'll go for Cupido. If not Cupido, obvious, Ranes is not there anymore. Hey, whoa. Should I go here? Should I go there? Yeah, argument that I had with some of you guys saying that Ranes is not choose material. That's the first point. Ranes does not have a second touch, second point. And in all these arguments, I raised few arguments. I said it is said that Ranes is not our material, or is not Chiefs material, right? Sure, I give you that. And then I asked the question, if Ranes is not our material, is Zimmerman the Sundowns' material? Probably you can also answer on this. We say that he's not our material, but yet he's Sundowns material. A team who has been winning seasons after seasons, winning trophies, winning premiership like 5 or 6, 7 times in a row. And then we are saying this guy who's going to play for them is not Chiefs material. Wait. In terms of standard, let's be frank here. There's no one who's coming from Sundowns here. Let's be frank here. In terms of standard, Sundowns are far above us where you are at the moment. I'm not going to talk about Chiefs is bigger than Sundowns and whatnot, but at the moment, in terms of them accumulating serious trophies, them winning serious trophies, Sundowns are above us in terms of standard. You cannot debate that. And you are saying that Rhinos is not Chiefs material, but yet is Sundowns material. That I found it absurd. I'm sorry for to use this term, but I found it ridiculous. That you'd say that a player is not our material or a club's material, but yet he's going to play for Sundowns. Can I tell you who's now in the firepower, in the striking force for Sundowns? It's Shanulile, it's Rhinos, it's Ribeiro. Forgot the other guy, but it's like they have like 4 top strikers. 4 top strikers, and we only have Ranga as the striker, or as a recognized striker. And we are saying that Rhinos is not Chiefs material, but is playing for Sundowns. You can say whatever you want to say, but I'll say to you that we are behind Sundowns in terms of standard, and therefore, and I've been saying we should be looking for the kind of players, if not the same players that Sundowns is after, in order for us to catch up with Sundowns. Because at the moment we are there below. We'll never dethrone Sundowns as long as we still have players who are not our material. But yet they are linked with Sundowns and even signing for Sundowns and even signing for Pirates for that matter. These two clubs have been winning trophies, and us who have not been in clubs, we have not been winning trophies. We are saying other players are not Chiefs material. I don't get that. But yeah, anyway, transfer news, the links, and what I want in terms of those guys who are available now. We are not gonna pay signing on fee. If not to a club, we're not gonna pay transfer fee, sure, but we can pay that signing on fee. However, in us paying the signing on fee, we'll make up that money that we're gonna pay to their clubs had they still been contracted. So, if, for example, Pesitao says, you know what? Nah, I've achieved everything. I've made all the money that I want, or I wanted in Africa. It's fine. Kaizer Chiefs can give me 500,000. Can Kaizer Chiefs give me 500,000 a month? I don't know. Kune was our second highest paid with 450,000, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know in terms of salaries, but let the management, let the coach decide. We need experience though, that's all I'll say. Guys, I'm out. Your thoughts, please. Your thoughts are so important. Please.